16 days. 1-6. That's it. 16 days until the start of the NFL season. We are so close. You may have already had a draft or two. I personally just had my first draft this past weekend. I want to at least give you some lessons learned from my draft and give you some advice as you head into yours. Tip number 1, take 2 running backs in your first 2 or first 3 rounds of your draft. People try to get creative. They stack wide receivers. They try to differentiate, and this is not the year for that. Tip number 2, familiarize yourself with the wide receiver rankings, especially that middle of the road tier. Because if you do what I say and you take 2 running backs early, your next 4 or 5 rounds are essentially going to be you deciding between some random pool of wide receivers. And it's going to get pretty frustrating if you're not fully prepared. Tip number 3, wait to draft a tight end. Pick a couple guys down the board, whether it's Hayden Hurst, Pat Freiermuth, David Njoku, stack up on more running backs and wide receivers. And lastly, draft Chase Edmonds. That is how you will win your fantasy leagues this year.